I'm going to share something with you today that my mother expressed to me when I was a very young boy. She told me, even before I reached adolescence, she said that entertaining many women or entertaining multiple girls, is how she put it, is not a reflection of manhood. She said that the easiest thing for a man to do is to entertain many women, and that it is not a sign of strength. She used the example of catching the city bus, and many of you are probably familiar with this expression. She said, women are like buses. Just go downtown and stand on the corner, and one will come by every 10 minutes or so. She said the main thing that you should be concerned with is picking the wrong one, because you may not like where it takes you. You may not like where you will end up. And then if that's the case, you have to pick another one to get back to where you belong. Welcome to Hashtag Relationships, where I want to discuss becoming the right woman for the right man, should he happen to come along. The challenge for every man, sister, is trying to determine which one of you is the right woman for him. His ability to recognize you as the right woman for him is his greatest challenge, along with preparing himself to be the right man for you. My mother taught me the opposite of what the streets would later teach me. And the streets taught us all the same lesson in my generation. The message was that manhood was measured by how many women a man would have at his beck and call. And I want to tell my younger brothers who are following Hashtag Relationships that, brothers, having countless women at your disposal is a sign of a weak man, because it means that you are not strong enough to turn the wrong woman away. Having multiple women is actually the sign of a weak man, because you are a man who cannot resist the wrong type of women. Now, likewise, that same rule applies to women who can't resist being seduced by the wrong men. So, sister, when I ask the question to you, if you are the right woman, should the right man come along? A, what makes you the right woman? And B, just for the record, how many men have you at their beck and call right now as you're watching this presentation? Now, sister, while you're working on that, I want to also give you the one thing that is guaranteed to disqualify you as the right woman should the right man come along. Now, this is not a very difficult concept when you think about it, but it may take a minute for it to sink in. Sister, if your personal agenda does not involve your mate, if your personal agenda, your personal desires do not include your mate, or if they are in conflict with what benefits your relationship, let me say it this way, sister. I will give you my favorite example. I like to use the most popular couple on the planet, Adam and Eve. Now, according to the story in your scripture, what Eve wanted for herself was more important than her relationship with Adam. What Eve wanted for herself was more important to her than what God had already surrounded her with. what Eve wanted for herself was actually more important than Adam's relationship with God, according to the story. So the bottom line, my dear sister, is that everybody, and I'm including men and women when I say this, everybody is actually not cut out for marriage. Everybody is not marriage material. So the right man, when he comes along, sister, he's not going to do what Adam did, which was nothing, according to the story. He followed the wrong set of instructions. Know what the right man is going to do. He is going to reel you in when he sees that you are being distracted from what is, in fact, the most important thing. And he's going to lovingly reestablish your focus and set the tone for what is the most important thing for the success and the health of your relationship with him. If you believe that the right man is already in your life, sister, and that you are the right woman, then it's a real simple question. What are you waiting for? And if you don't believe that the right man is in your life, then I will ask you the same question. I will reissue the same question. What are you waiting for? If he is the right man, sister, then the fact that he will not allow you to be seduced by things that are not in line with that which is a higher source of instructions, then this is your best indicator that he, that brother, is committed to a higher source, higher than himself. I ask the question, are you the right woman for the right man should he come along? Guys, you know I'm only here to help. I want you guys to stay tuned for part 2 of this presentation. I want for you what I want for myself. I want you guys to be happy. I want you to be healthy. I want you to live a life of longevity and one